What's up there, YouTubers? This is Mean Van Mono, the big tech guy, coming at you with another video. And I am particularly excited about doing this video. And it's really just going to be an open box. I just wanted to show you guys what's in the NES Classic Edition. It comes with 30 games. Now, this retro system came out, I believe, sometime last year towards the right before Christmas, and it's sold out everywhere. So I was fortunate enough to get my hands on one. And the only reason why I'm super excited because this is the first video game console that I'm going to do on my YouTube channel. And it's funny because this is one of my first consoles that I ever had as a kid. Now, obviously, I had the original one that was in the 80s with the Rob robot, and I got a couple games with it. I had General Might and Duck, and I got the deluxe edition for my birthday. I do remember that much. And I remember I was just a kid when I got that, but I was super excited when I got that. Now, this one runs for $60. This is the NES Classic Edition, and it has 30 built-in games in it, and I believe most of you guys already know that. But like I said, the only reason why I'm wanted to do a video on it because I'm super excited because I finally got one. I missed the first time when they came out, and everybody was throwing them on OfferUp and eBay and pricing them way too much. And my wife knows that I'm an avid gamer, and she told me, hey, you know what, just wait, give another chance. They're probably going to re-release them. And Lord behold, I think they re-released them again, and then they did another. I think this is the second one that they officially manufactured. So I'm pretty happy to have scored one, and I believe I purchased this at Target, and it's for the usual same price, $60. And I did purchase a couple peripherals with it. This was I only seen this at Target. Now this is a 10-foot cable that is the an extender, because I understand that the NES Classic Edition, the cables are really short, and I haven't opened it yet, so I can't tell you. But nonetheless, I figured, hey, why not make it a corded system like it was back in the day, so you can have that feeling of back when you were playing Super Mario Brothers or Metroid or Pac-Man or Legend of Zelda. Those are some of my favorites. And I also picked up a second controller because I'm pretty sure that somebody in my family will go ahead and want to join me in playing this, which is perfectly fine because sometimes these old games, you don't need to play online. You don't have to have gamer points. You don't have to have a gamer score. You just want to play video games. And that, I think, is a true gamer, where you want to play just to play. You don't care about a gamer score. You don't want to get your name out there and make all kinds of videos. Hey, did you see my videos of how many headshots I did? You know what? I don't care to see headshots of videos that people make. And I know that's the thing to do today, but you know what? Sometimes you just want to sit back and you just want to play these old games that my generation grew up on, which is the NES Classic Edition. And I actually want to get my hands on a Super NES Classic Edition. Now, these things are going to get open. I'm going to hook them up, and I just wanted to show you what they look like. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up this first controller right here. Okay, let me get my handy Smith & Wesson knife and open this up so you guys can see and get an idea. Hold on a second here. You can hear me cutting it and opening it up. This one is made by My Arcade, and I believe I've only seen it at Target. Target, I think, is the only one that carries this line. So I just wanted to get it out and show you guys what it's about. Now, this controller looks pretty cool. It's a Bluetooth controller that you hook up to the front port of the NES Classic, I believe. You hook it up to right there, and you can use it as a controller, obviously as a wireless controller, which I think is pretty cool because I remember even back in the day that Nintendo came out with the wireless controller that was actually pretty cool too. So they weren't as accurate as they were now because Bluetooth hadn't been invented back then. They had that 2.4 gigahertz. So this is an unboxing of My Arcade of the NES Classic. And it comes out in this plastic thing. Got the instructions, and you got that little transmitter that hooks up to the front of your NES Classic console, and that's what I was talking about. It looks, looks just like it plugs in, and you can get the signal right away. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this bad boy up right here. So the transmitter is fairly familiar. Whoops! I just dropped the controller. That's not good. Don't do that, guys. So this actually feels like one of those Samsung transmitter thingamajigs. I don't know exactly what they're called, but when you get them, you transfer the device to your other device. When you get a new Samsung to Samsung, that's what this feels like. So put it right there. And this controller now feels pretty decent. Feels pretty good in your hand for it being a controller. Now you got your select and start, just like the original controller did back in the day. And this does take batteries, and I don't know if they come with it. Nope, they don't. And I believe they're AAA batteries. So they're powered by 2 AAA batteries. So I guess that's might be a design flaw right there, if you ask me, considering all the charging ports we have on Nintendo and, you know, Xbox One and all that stuff on Nintendo Switch. Now, it feels good in your hand, and once you pick this thing up, it will feel very, very nice in your hand, and you can get back to your gaming, playing Legend of Zelda or playing Metroid or Super Mario Brothers, especially for a big-handed gamer like me. It feels really, really nice. So the only thing that I can see that I don't really agree with or don't like is just that it's powered by 2 AAA batteries, I should say. Through the back right here, you just open them up and pop them in, and I'm pretty sure you can just start playing. So that's the only design flaw that I see. But then again, it's really not much of a design flaw. It's just really how they made it, only because I don't think you're going to spend that many hours on Legend of Zelda the first night. Then again, who knows? You know, those hardcore gamers will do that. So I'm going to go ahead and put this back in its plastic, because I don't want to lose any of the parts or anything. So this is called the My Arcade Gamepad Classic. And I've only seen this at Target. I don't know if Target exclusively carries it or anything like that. I didn't do any background checking on it to see where you can buy it, but I'm pretty sure you can get your hands on it at GameStop and stuff like that. So go ahead and put this back really quick. You can hear me fiddling around in the background over there. I'm just putting my stuff away. Oh my god, I just tore the box. Wow, big deal. Okay. So now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the big boy. I'm going to put my handy Smith & Wesson knife away. There's a big bad boy I bought at Big 5. I just thought I'd show it off. Smith & Wesson. Cool knife. You can light matches or whatever. I think this thing can bust a window and has a seatbelt breaker. So you stab like 52 people with this. Maybe a little more. I don't know. Thought I'd show you that. Thought it'd be cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and unbox the Nintendo. I love that new console feel and that new console smell. It's just me. And here you go. And it's been a while, so they probably put in a looks like a poster from the olden days. And this thing is actually pretty well constructed. They put it in the box fairly decent. You got one of the controllers right here. I'll go ahead and unbox one of them. Oh wow, this feels awesome, guys. This freaking controller is great. It feels just like the original. Nintendo right there. It's got the start and the stop. Oh wow, I'm already in love with this controller. Wow, this is awesome. So, you know, the Nintendo came up with the wired controller, and when you had it, that's what you played on. You know, the wireless thing didn't come out, I think, till I think the Xbox 360 was the one that came out with the wireless stuff. Here's, you got your AC adapter, the USB port where you plug it in, and here it is. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the crowning moment right here of opening up the original NES Classic. It's right here. Okay, and it's really it's not that big. I thought it was going to be a little bit bigger. It fits about a little bit over the palm of your hand. That's how big it is. So let me show a size comparison. So this is my Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus, and now when you see it right next to each other, I'm going to move some of the stuff out of the way here. Right next to each other. So it's not really that big. It's no bigger than a cell phone. It's something that you can probably take to, you know, your grandma's house or something, or your mom's house, you know, and you can plug this in and get hours and hours of play. So, you know, this actually is a pretty nifty little thing. Doesn't open up like I remember. There's the power button. You got the reset button. Here's where the controlling ports go to, and they're this, I don't know, looks like a kind of USB-ish type port. And there's your HDMI switch and your DC in. And it looks like it's only powered by something like a like the micro USB port. Looks like it. And this runs strictly HDMI. Now, I don't know how 8-bit retro gaming looks like in HDMI, but I'm pretty sure it's going to look amazing. This thing feels nice. I like it. It's well built. And to be quite honest, I think it's worth the $60. I'm going to go ahead and take the rest of it out. Here's your HDMI cord and your power cord. And this plugs it in. So that's pretty much what you get. I just want to do a really quick video. And like I said, there's probably tons of unboxing videos. I just wanted to put this so I can support my channel. And I support gaming. I support gaming on phones. I support online gaming, anything. I just prefer to do retro gaming, and I'm not too much on online gaming, only because I have other stuff to do. I do work a full-time job here, and I know some people don't. So, but hey, if I, you know, get something else going, maybe, who knows, I can make a living off of online gaming. So I just wanted to show you guys that. This thing is awesome. It feels great. I can't wait to play it. It comes with 30 games pre-installed. Now, I can tell you right now, the only thing I do not like about this is you're only getting 30 games with it. You know, it'd be nice if you can get some of the other titles, because this doesn't have a lot of titles that I remember that you've seen back in the day. One title that I don't see is, and I know a lot of people didn't like it, is like Super Mario 2. Let me see, there's a couple other ones like Kid Nicky, Radical Ninja, City Connection was a good one, Ring King. There is a bunch of Data East games, Breakthrough, that were a bunch of great games that were on the NES that you actually can probably download to an Android phone, but it'd be cool if you had this. Now, please be aware out there, people. There are people that are trying to hack this system and trying to add more and more games, and they have like 600 games in one. I have no idea if that stuff works. I've seen it on OfferUp. I've seen it on eBay. I see it on Facebook all the time. I've always believed in being a strong supporter of you get what you pay for. I bought this at a retail store. I got a warranty with it. And if something goes wrong with it, I can return it. It's not something you buy offline, or it's not something you buy at Pedro's video game store that won't give you a warranty that's not, you know, that he hacked, and then the hack doesn't work. And then before you know it, you got all kinds of bugs or whatever you want to call it inside your console. And what I mean by bugs is that, you know, hack systems, you know, in my opinion, they don't work out. I once had a hacked PSP before. No, I'm sorry, not a hacked PSP, a PS1. And the thing went out on me in about 3 months. Sometimes hack stuff just doesn't work. I'm a firm believer, if you get what you pay for, you know, you got a new, fresh console, you got it in nice new packaging, why not pay for it? Why not get it the legit way? If you only get 30 games, $60, and it running full HDMI, you get another, you know, you get one controller. It's not bad for $60 and 30 of your favorite games, and probably 30 of the best games that you get on the NES. Hey, I say go for it, all right? I just want to put that little video out there. Thank you very much, YouTube guys. Subscribe to my channel, make comments, do whatever you guys want. Please be nice on the comments. Not that anybody has said anything mean, but you never know. You're going to get one guy who's probably going to say something mean, and then before you know it, everybody starts talking mean. That's, you know, hey, that's the way it is though, all right? Thank you guys. I really appreciate your time. Thank you for watching my videos, and I will see you later.